How doing?
Doing pretty well.
Good, good.
So today we're on episode 6. Okay, 3 more episodes. You'll have episode 9, which will make 69. Ho ho ho! Whoa! That's Richard's favorite number. He likes to play that in the lottery every time.
Oh, geez.
6. Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? What do you like to do? What do you like to play?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Again, thanks you for the introduction. I'm CROSSYPLAYS. Pretty much just like to play anything. Like most of us, we've been playing games for a while. Some of my favorite games before were like Super Mario and playing like stuff like that on Nintendo and Sega Genesis and things like that back in the day. Um,
Oh,
Lately, it's been the role play kind of thing with the servers and 5M and Red M. It's been fun with that. And um, normally, what I stay busy with work, even though like it is from home and everything. But honestly, just like hanging out, going outside, chilling with my daughter. When I have her, and listen to music and just kind of chill out.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
good. That's good. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Crossy, bro, is awesome. Love his content. Don Mitch likes your content, young man.
Oh, thank you, Don. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I've got arthritis. Bending over too much.
Yeah, what? Gotta watch yourself when you bend over too much. You might get stuck that way.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, if there's titties down there, well, at least I'm stuck for a good purpose.
Yeah, you're stuck in a good view, right?
Yeah, got milk. Oh,
Indeed.
just hope she don't fart out that cream of wheat dust. That smells nasty. So, I heard you like to play this thing about Red M. What is that?
Red M. Okay, so we all know pretty much kind of what 5M is and things like that. You can get on GTA and you have that as the base, and you're going on there. Well, they also have roleplay servers for Red Dead 2. And that's what Red M is for. So that's a lot of fun. Like going there, it's basically the same thing how you would do, but it's all Western and how you do your RP and everything. So it's just been hanging
Oh,
around some public servers doing that. It's been a lot of fun. Kind of got a little thing going with that. I haven't done any. I've done a little bit of recordings with it. I've kind of just been testing out and being in there and hanging out with the some other friends and things and doing that. And I want to eventually put that up there, but it's still, compared to 5M, it's still, and even though they're relatively close in the time that they were created and how they were going, Red M itself is still technically in its infancy, is still working at it. Like I could tell when I'm playing at it. It's got its issues, just like 5M will sometimes have, but 5M seems like it can be a lot more stable, and then Red M you have to kind of just take it as is. But
good
no,
morning, Fester.
but it's fun for sure. Yo, what's
Morning,
up, Fester?
Fester. Morning, Don.
He said
You have no electric
his power's
in
out
my
his
back.
back. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So sorry to hear that, man.
So when you gonna be streaming again?
Soon enough. Soon enough, because I wanted to get things. I was like, it's been a while. I want to do a good stream yesterday, and when things happen like that, I was like, like when things were kind of messing up. I was like, I want to get in there. I want to do my scene. I want to get things going on the SLRP last night during patrol. We'll get something going as soon as we can. I working from like morning time, even though it is home, it literally turns home into work. So it's like I have to like switch gears. It's like uh, I have to almost I need to take like at least like a good hour, maybe two, just to kind of decompress from being mentally in front of one computer. And then I'm like, okay, do I want to sit at another computer right after that? I might need to take a little time. Like should I? So we'll see. It'll be soon. I gotta get something scheduled, and I'll get something going there.
That's what's
Oh.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't do the LSPDFR thing much anymore because I'm just kind of like, no. I mean, granted, if you want to play it, that's cool. I'm not downing anybody that wants to play it. I think it's a great thing, but at the same time, for me, I'm not making the time anymore for that. Like, it's just like, no. I got some other things I'm trying to do, and I wanted to kind of like branch away from that for now. I'll take a break from it. I may revisit it. I'm not gonna completely out it, but right now, no.
So is
Well, that's understandable because a lot of people pay it.
good morning, M7.
What's going
So
on, M7?
What were you saying, Mexican? That it's understandable.
So, well, it's true. I mean, you do want to branch her out because everybody in the world's playing LSPDFR.
Pretty much.
yep.
Like, I got so excited when I first seen that. I'm like, man, I want to do that, you know. And I like just pushed right into it. Found the good tutorial from CJ, you know, and then after a while, I'm just like, okay, I've got my fill, you know. Like, I'm like, I want to play something else. You know, and we still do GTA in the long run when we're like on SLRP. So it's like I'm already playing it more than, you know. It's like, okay, like I'm doing that, but there's a lot more with doing 5M. You know, it's just so much. I'm really enjoying that for sure because I've got a lot of things dropping soon for that.
Have you been arrested yet in SLRP?
Oh yeah, as I have a character, I like to call him Hash Brown. Well, he's an uncle.
Whoa! Like hash brown the food?
Yeah, like Hash Brown the food.
Oh,
He's not. He don't look too tasty though. He looks like he's come out of I don't know, some goddamn looking bullshit out of nowhere.
a shit dick.
Yeah, pretty much. He looks like he shit his dick.
Whoa!
All I have to say is, you better keep your piece of car doors locked, cause I might be coming up in there real soon. I might want to take that car for a ride.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I might have to drop another pot plant by the door too in the patio.
Really? Yeah. Like I felt like that was like a part of you, Richard, the whole time. You know, like whenever I figured out that was, you know, your counterpart there, Chris. You know, he had told me, he said he put that there, and I was like, oh man, it's like Richard was always there the entire time. I had no idea. Like, it was just a part of him. He's like he was an honorary employee, but through a plant.
Yep. I like to get the customers high.
Hey, I am a 420 friendly. I mean, seriously. You know, D'Angelo's the owner, but I kind of like going in there and doing my thing, you know? So it's been fun.
All I have to say is next time you go into your restaurant there or to work there, just make sure you look around the property. There might be another one popping up near soon. You just don't know where.
Hell, you know, maybe David James, you know, my pizza character, and Richard can get together. Y'all can get together and fucking do a little selling with that, and you know, you get most of the profits, and I just kind of like throw it through there.
Sprinkle some weed on the pizza and hand it to the deputies.
Yeah, it's you've heard of green peppers, well, here you go.
Watch the deputies get high so high they crash into something.
Oh, they're like, I don't remember having this.
Yeah. So, what do you got planned for the near future as far as YouTube?
Well, I definitely gonna keep grinding as much as possible, see where it goes. Kind of right now, I'm just sitting in an even 200. It's been kind of just rock steady right there. So hopefully,
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm wanting to see it grow. Obviously, I want it to get there. But I'm just having like fun with it and really just trying to grind as much as possible and hopefully see what kind of output comes from that. I mean, it's only going to be possible if you just hit that subscribe button, you know, but you know, it's like you can only say that until you're blue in the face. And if you don't, then it's like, I'm not going to go out and make people be like, hey, here, subscribe, here, hey, subscribe. You know, it's like, subscribe if you please, please do it. Like, God damn.
Yeah. Do it or I'll kick you in the nuts.
But if you don't, it's like, I'll just keep doing my thing. I'll just keep doing it and keep doing it despite any like trials I go through with it or whatever. I'll just do the best I can and get it out there. Been doing that recording thing, really just getting into the editing and having fun with that too. That's been, I seem like I can manage that and with everything else.
Oh.
No doubt. That's good.
At least for now, because I know Reggie asking me, you asking me like you want, when I'm gonna go live again. I love going live. That was, this always fun, just doing that. Just kind of like stepped away from that so that way I can focus on one thing and then I can grind out the other shit in the background, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, boom, boom. There's all my content popping through. Just schedule them out.
Yeah. Do y'all think adding different Leo departments will add to the game and RPs, or is it going to be? Well, they used to have. They did have a police department that was based in the city, Los Santos Police, but a lot of people there a while back ago were just doing RP up in Sandy, so it seemed pointless to have it. So I don't know if they're going to bring it back or not.
Okay.
That's a good question.
I'm at 201 now. Thank you, Moon Demon. Appreciate that.
Oh, I need to shit in that tow truck. I know he heard me. Son of a bitch, I need to shit in your truck.
Yeah. Speaking of tow trucks, I had a tow scammer, quote unquote tow scammer. That was with old Richard Jones trying to take take the pizza guy's car. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, Moon? How are you, young man? About that, I also need the keys to Eagle One. I need to shit in that too. So if you can comp those up, I'd be really happy. Mark might not be though. You'll never be in that truck, he says. Oh, you wait and watch. I'll purposely cause a motor vehicle accident and make you show up. Never underestimate the powers of Richard.
Yeah, Richard got the juice.
So
he's always had the juice.
Crossy, I have an idea.
Oh.
We should do. You say that you want to roll with the old boy Richard, right?
Right. Yeah.
That fucking taxi company that fucked with me the last time.
Ooh. Right.
Did you see that?
I think I caught a little bit of that. Yeah. I bring my my veteran character and we run together. There'd be two old men.
I cold cocked that son of a bitch with a fucking bat.
Oh yeah, he started hollering too.
Yep. So I think you and we should team up and find them bastards, run their cab business right out of town.
Right?
Set that bitch on fire.
Watch it, let it burn to the ground, baby, burn.
Yes, sir.
So, with that being said, I don't want to take up the entire stream on SLRP, but do you have any future goals with SLRP?
Well, I am a Civ 2 now, so I can't wait. When there is promotions happen on a case by case basis, and they're not guaranteed or anything. So I definitely can't wait to see what happens when I'm and when and if I'm VRP. That'd be great because I like to see what kind of like other roleplay scenes I'll do with that. I'm considering applying for some Fire Reserve. I know kind of heard through the grapevine they might be looking through some of that and might need a little extra help. So I might be doing that too, so that way I have that. If they need a little extra, I'll be like popping in there doing some Fire Reserve. Other than that, I don't really foresee any like major goal. I mean, I've just having fun with it and see where it goes. It's been fun, really just kind of banging that out for sure.
Yeah, it was Don. Thank you. Moon Demon Gaming says he's gonna make sure he locks his tow truck from now on.
Is he? He probably should.
That won't stop me. Just saying, won't stop me. Well, that's really good. So, this Red M thing that you're talking about, are you planning on getting big with that?
I like to see where that goes. Like I said, we've been in there kind of testing that out and playing with it and stuff like that.
Is it popular?
It seems to be, because when you hop on one of these servers, you're seeing like 70+ people a night. Some of them. And I'm like, wow, like it could really have its potential to be a really. So what I got going on right now, I'm an older gentleman. The kind of the story behind it right now. I'm an older gentleman in there who's come from the north and from Amish country. He's got like 5 children or something like that, all separate moms, and they all have a backstory. And then I have my backstory. My name is Hubert James, and the funny thing about him being Hubert James, I've kind of decided, I'm like, well, there's David James over in 5M, right? My pizza character. Well, as it turns out, Hubert James is an ancestor of David James, and his horse, Hubert's horse in Red M, is named David, because I guess he has this like future decision that he hopes to have a great grandson one day, or an ancestry grandchild that will be named David. So it's like it's almost gonna like pass along somewhere, So it's like we just one day we just think about it and we're like, yeah, let's go with that.
So do you run around there and kill people?
No, definitely not. Unless they come after you.
Damn it!
Yeah. I've killed a couple snakes maybe, and gotten a honey. A lot of what we do is just kind of like work right now and just do some mining and get a little business going as a little family posse. What I've got going on with everybody else who hops in there, we just all kind of get in the mines and work and we have some fun with it. It's fun, it really is. I
might have to look into this Red M thing. I think
Richard should.
I think I should shit in somebody's hat. Let me look.
Yeah, I might have to look into that too.
I've never played it.
In that 5M stuff, because now you got these little 15-year-olds playing, and you all of a sudden, no reason.
It's definitely fun.
Drake says Richard could take a dump on the sheriff's horse. Oh,
man,
they wouldn't even know what's coming with Richard.
Yeah, I'll just shit in their boot and hand it back to him.
And you could even make like a character that's you. It's up to you. But you could make a character of yourself, but you can make one that's like related to you from like a kind of the same thing, like a ancestor or some shit, because that kind of like
Richard's father.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. The same ponytail and damn.
Yeah. Except the younger version.
Yeah, definitely. Mine's already like up in his 70s and looks like he really did crawl out of Amish country. Seriously. He really does.
I'm just taking notes here. Richard's dad in Red M takes a shit. And a hat.
Oh, what's your plans? What's your plans for the day, Crossy?
For today, got a little get together at my girlfriend's aunt's house. They're gonna have some fishing. It's a little early, like 4th of July kind of get together, and we're gonna be going to that. So when we get done here, I'll get ready for that, and we'll head out there. It'll be a lot of fun, some fireworks and shit, and then the 4th, I got some plans with my immediate family, so we're kind of balancing them out. I have my daughter till tomorrow, so that's been fun,
Yeah.
Getting to spend time as much as I can speak English, I promise.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm not so sure anymore.
Ah.
But getting to have as much time with her as possible is like, it's been a definite thing here lately too, because I might miss it if I don't. You know, she's still young. She's 5. She'll be 6 this year. You know.
What?
So I want to get every moment I can and cherish every single one of those moments, those minutes, because I might miss it one day when she comes up to me randomly right now and she says, "I love you, Daddy." You know, like that just melts my heart. One day when she's 16, she'll be like, "I fucking hate you, Dad." Like, I'm like, "Why, I love it here." Like, like if it'll change, you know, it may change, you know, and then I'll think back.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
when
you definitely want to spend that time.
Yeah, right.
It's important.
She's gonna be I was like, I remember when you were a sweet little girl, and now you're just a little shit. Like,
You're a monster.
a monster.
So M7 has a question. Does gaming take up your family and friends' time?
No.
Good question.
No, because I've seen, I think with gaming and everybody in the community, like you guys and things like that, you know, I'm already spending time with you all at the same time, even if we're playing games. You know, it's like we're doing that, and then I have set aside prioritize those times when I can spend time with my family, just kind of balance it all out and just let it. Now, sometimes they do tend to try to get in the way of each other, but you just kind of have to get ahead of that, and you get up front, and then you're like, okay, you know, like, let's just set aside this time, and, you know, just kind of backtrack a little bit, and then so that way I don't get out of prioritization for sure.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
So what's the craziest fucking thing that you've done?
Where do I start?
The most craziest thing.
Like,
In real life. In real life.
Right, yeah, I figured. Well, I used to think it was the craziest thing I ever done when I was a little bit younger and jumping off my first cliff into a lake. That was pretty crazy because, you know, I didn't just jump regularly. I smacked my fucking ass when I got down there. You know, like, you're talking a cliff this high and here's the water. You know, it's like, bam, you know.
Yeah.
But, damn, man, that's a good question because it's got me thinking about a lot of things, like what I would consider.
M7 says, don't incriminate yourself.
Oh. Well, you know, I can say it, but there's no proof there, M7, so no one knows. I mean, other than here, you know, it's like, okay, I could have just made that all up for all we know, but I made it up. What are you talking about, M7?
Yeah. What about you, Mexican? What's the craziest thing you've done?
Oh, too many crazy things. I'm a Mexican. Come on.
Oh. Reggie, what about you?
I don't think I have none. That's crazy. So
do better. Do something crazy.
I don't know. Can't answer that one.
Yeah. I think one of the craziest things I've done that would probably be in my top 5 is I stuck a coffee can inside a microwave out in a huge field. And a buddy of mine who's, well, no longer in the military, I got to shoot an M203 launcher. I blew that microwave up. The cops were called.
Oh.
No, they're like, oh, yeah, we heard reports of gunshots. I'm like, oh, there wasn't gunfire, but there was an explosion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm sure there was.
Nice little crater hole in the backyard. My dad came home. What the fuck is this?
The crop circles are turning into crater holes. Oh, my.
I was a smart ass, and I told him he didn't find it very funny, but I said I had too much Taco Bell, and I shit myself, and there was a huge crater in the backyard. But, yeah, that was... I had to explain to the cops about that. But luckily, my buddy was there, and he had all his paperwork, so we didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, there you go.
But it was pretty funny. The cops, they rolled up pretty quick. Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, Drake, I'm one of the good guys, but hey, if I need to, then yeah, you know what's up.
Oh yeah, cruising down the street in the 6'4".
I try not to act out, but hey, if it come down to it, then it is what it is. Gonna have to do what I gotta do.
Yep. Split a wig.
Yeah.
All the wigs, split wigs, bust heads, peel caps back, all type, man.
I'm gonna have to go to the wig store here lately and get my new wigs because I split too many of them.
Okay, I'm gonna be trying to realign people's edge ups.
Oh,
I gotta realign and re-download my wigs.
oh man.
You're gonna need a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of them after today.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna try to realign all type of shit on there today.
Oh,
We gonna have some fun up in there though.
He's gonna be checking out Warzone for the first time.
oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All I can say is have fun. That's it. That's
Yeah.
just my total advice right there because your wig's gonna be split. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna try to split. I'm gonna try to split some too. But hey, I know they probably gonna make me mad, but I ain't doing no tripping. I'm still gonna be enjoying myself.
Oh, you hear me? When I get on there, I get fucking raging.
yeah,
Call them cock cramps and everything.
all them fucking tryhards.
Yeah. They probably got their G-strings flossing their asshole.
They got nothing better to do than floss their G-string.
Yeah.
They have to floss their G-string before it flosses their asshole, right? So they have to get it prepared.
Oh. So how come you don't do you play Call of Duty or no?
I haven't in a while. I'm not anything against it. I just haven't played it for so long that it'd be something I would essentially just need to get back into. I've been wanting to, I just haven't.
So if there's any game that you could play right now, what would it be and why?
Right now. Man, if I had the stuff still, I'd love to just sit down and play some Smash Brothers. I really would.
Like the original?
Yeah, like the original. Like just sit there and just play some Smash with your whole original, like, sideways screen perspective, all looking 2D, all old, stop motion kind of shit like that. Like, I mean, that would be fun, just to be able to sit down and chill and play that again. Like, if I had the stuff, I would love to have that kind of that equipment again, just to do that. Because you think about it, all these old games from then is like, that's why we are here where we are today with the way games are now. Because think about all these games before. A lot of people today don't know what we had that wasn't the way they are now, with the way the gaming PCs are, some consoles the way they are now, and things like that. Like, you can't appreciate it like we can, like what we have. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So what's your take on Ready or Not?
Ready or not? Oh, well, sometimes I have to ask myself if I'm ready or not. Like, before I...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Before
I just downloaded. They had another update.
They did. Yeah, I seen something about that.
Little smart asses can hide under beds and shit now.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that. It's almost
Me either.
So it's almost like, are we destined to fail? Like, because now it's like, now that I know that they're under the bed, it's like, okay.
And
you can get the fuck out of there.
They gonna be forcing you to grab them ankles now.
Whoa! Holy jeez!
They go straight for the ankles.
I heard they can play possum too. Like, they can fake like they're dead.
Shit.
What's going on, Panther? So we just up in here chilling, enjoying ourselves.
Good morning, Chris. How are you, young man? Yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see how that's all going to work out. Hiding under beds, faking they're dead.
I heard rumor that they can even piss or something like that too. I don't know how true that is, but I was like, how's that how's that gonna work though? How much does it show? Because I'm like, but if they do that, I mean, I think it would be fucking hilarious if they just take a piss right there in a corner or something, and you just pop them in the back of the head. Like, oh, you want to take a piss before you die? All right, well, you can't. Like,
I'll tell you what. If Richard goes in there playing Ready or Not, and someone whips their shit out, starts taking a piss, I'm punching them right square in the dick.
it literally is gonna be a shit dick from that point. It's gonna be.
Yeah. Be like Pinocchio's down.
Yep.
Does anybody in the audience today have some questions for Crossy? Now would be the time to ask.
Don't be shy.
No holds barred. Don't be shy.
Don't all ask at once.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are just killing me with your questions.
So, do you play Farm Simulator? I can't.
I
almost said Fart Simulator.
I mean, I play that every day, but
Oh.
I can't lie about that. No way. So for a while I played it on. Before I ever got to PC, I've done everything console before, because before I even got a gaming PC, and I didn't have a gaming PC until last year. You know,
Yeah.
I had started with a laptop, and that's when I first tried to get into the LSPDFR stuff, and then everything, blah blah blah, you know. And then now I have all of this, you know. I've got. It seems like over time it's just kind of grown. I didn't throw it all in at once. It's just. I feel like I got an IT center right now, you know.
Yeah.
But. Man, I used to play Farming Simulator on console for the longest time. I would play through I have PlayStation, so I have a PS4.
Oh, yeah.
And I would play Farming Simulator 19, and then now having a game PC and seeing 22 come out, I'm like, man, I really want to. It's like I want to play that, and I want to play this, and I want to. There's so many games coming out around you. It's like, what do I want to play today? You know, like. And then you end up thinking, oh, well, yeah, I got to, you know, I'm going to play this now. You know, it's like, I'll just play what I got because you got to buy games. Some things aren't free. You know, I like finding a good game that's free. I'll find something that's.
Do you have Game Pass for PC?
Yeah, I do.
I believe Farm Simulator 22 is on
Oh, shit.
Game Pass.
Oh, it's on now. I'm going to get in that harvester and bring him to it.
Panther got a question for Crossy.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
Ask Crossy how he Richard Jones tried to scam him.
Fuck all that shit there. Like, man, like, I knew, like, of course I knew something was, like, we had been talking about it, you know, getting something going with that. And all of a sudden, here's my card trying to be taken. And I'm like, oh. That was fun, though. No, seriously. That was actually a lot of fun. It seemed different. And it was, even though I had an idea of what could be happening, we didn't actually have a plan of when it did. So it really, organically and just naturally, it worked out the way it did. And I think that's what made it really fun to do that scene.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Richard Jones slaps. By the way, Richard Jones slaps like a girl, by the way.
Oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh. I sense some hostility coming. Richard loves violence. Will there be a fist fight? And will Richard be called to watch it?
No, but that was fun.
So, here's another question from Moon Demon Gaming. What's your all-time favorite game to play, or that you've played? What is your all-time favorite out of any game?
Out of any game that I've played. Oh, wow. That is tough. That is a good question. Man, getting in the toughies, because there's so many great games, you know? And there's so many bad ones. But you still play them because you're bored and you just want to play something. Like when I'm bored and I'm playing Solitaire to put myself to bed.
My favorite game is playing with toilet paper.
On your TP 5000.
Yeah, I should own stock in toilet paper. But anyways, go ahead, young man.
Man, you know something I'll play the shit out of is Skyrim. I'm not even kidding. Like, cause there's some cool like little mod shit with that and everything, and man, you really get those honey pots, you know, cause there's a rumbly in my tumbly.
Oh, that sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh bother. Yeah.
Oh, honey pots, he said. Wonder what's in that honey, though. That's a mystery to be unraveled.
Well, it's funny because you can get honeypot jars on there, and as soon as I find honeypot jars in that game, I'm like, I'll immediately think of freaking Winnie the Pooh, like, oh, the honeypots. Piglet, take your finger out of the loop of my tag.
Oh, the show is suddenly turned for the worse. Nope. If there's any kids in here, I suggest plugging your fucking ears.
Or just, I don't know, don't leave, but plug your ears if it offends you too much.
Yeah. So, where would you like to see yourself in a year from now?
Preferably breathing. No. I would like to see myself in a year from now. That's such a great question, because a lot of times, you know, just real quick here on that, a lot of times people think that when you set goals, realistically, you'll set goals for like your future goals, but then your long term, it's really the short term goals that get you to that long term. I feel like those steps that get you there. So maybe in a year, maybe with my job, I like to see that I'm, you know, converted and maybe, you know, running, you know, maybe helping out big time with the department and run like with that, with my job and my career, you know, I work for Amazon from home. You know, I'd like to see Amazon turn into a career, because that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Instead of just turning it into something, because I really think it could. And a year from now, that's very possible. And then if not from a year from now, I'd like to see where YouTube has gone. Just keep grinding the way I'm doing and see where that's. I'd like to see the future me in a year. What, you know, maybe travel a bit within the next year. You know, a little more.
You said you work for Amazon?
Yeah, with the Amazonian women's. No, yeah, I work for Amazon.
Yep, gotta take baby steps, like my boy Panther said.
Oh yeah.
Take baby steps.
Because
you work for.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you take that one giant leap, you're just kind of really set. I mean, it's not to say you shouldn't, but if you do, and you never took any baby steps, you didn't really have those building blocks to get that foundation to your giant leap that you tried to force on yourself. And I think that would just, in my opinion, you know, whatever y'all want to say, it's just, I'm kidding. But it would really just make it harder on yourself. It's just gonna, you know, best way I can put it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you work for Amazon. Is there a discount code that Richard can get a discount on some blow-up dolls?
Oh yeah, if you wanna just throw me a little moolah and I'll get that on my account and it'd be prime.
I got a few deputies I'd like to put blow-up dolls in.
Oh hell yeah.
This for Chris and Crossy. So Richard, when you see Chris, let him know. They say, watch out. Michael Jones will be joining the Bikers Club on SLRP. Shit about to get real soon.
I'm gonna show you real, young man. Listen, the cab company fucked with me. They learned real quick not to fuck with Mcgevis, so you might want to think twice before you bring your motorcycle gang up on me, young man.
Yeah. I tell you what, if I'm playing as David, and I'm going to say this too, along with what Chris was saying, if I play as David or any of my characters, they don't take no bullshit. They may not seem like it. David James, he might sound like a little like, you know, thank you for calling D'Angelo's, that kind of, you know, but he don't take no bullshit. I'm telling you.
So, oh, here we go. Another question. Good one. by Moon Demon Gaming. What is your fallback game? Meaning that the game you don't play as much, but a fallback when you burn out on something else. So what do you like to play as a backup?
As a backup. Man, there are a lot of good questions. Like, making me think, make me use my brain this morning. I haven't had enough.
Oh, you're not going to like this next question. It's really going to make you think.
All right. So as far as that question is, like, I want to fall back on, I'll go back to what I said before. I feel like very old school, very old soul. So when I'm when I'm laying in bed and I'm bored and I don't want to play anything else, I literally open my phone and play some Solitaire. Just little brain teasers, just really just kind of get some brain training going. Just playing that over and over again and trying to beat it quicker. And I know it's a mobile game, and for some people, I get mobile games aren't fun. That one right there, for me, is kind of like a good pastime. Like my grandmother and I used to share a lot of memories playing that together. We just play Solitaire, like in real life. We would like play with the cards and lay them all out, and that's how I learned how to play. Was not from a mobile. I learned from the real thing. Like, there was no computer playing that when she taught me. So, that was something that I can...
Did you ever play Clock?
What?
Yeah, Clock
what's
Solitaire.
going on, Heavy Metal Ed? How you doing?
What was your question, Richard?
Have you ever played... It's not a computer game, but like Solitaire, but it's called Clock Solitaire.
Yeah. Kind of... it reminds me of a card version of Minesweeper. A little bit.
Yep. Yeah. Ooh. So this would make your guys' head hurt a little bit. I guess this question's for all of us. So this comes straight from Don Mitch. So what do you guys think of our government's request of Apple and Google removal of the Chinese TikTok spy agency removal? I think they are 20 years too late.
I have to agree.
I agree too.
I'm going to go straight to that. I have to agree because I think they're 20 years straight too late. I have to agree with that because if they were going to make that decision, they should have pulled that a long time ago because it's almost too late. It's already been a growing community and things are just going to go the way they're going to go and people are going to have to get the fuck over it. Pretty much.
Chinese TikTok spy agency, I got a message for you. You all suck a bunch of units.
Yeah.
Oh! And if you're watching Chinese Spy, come on down. The price is wrong, bitch, and I'll kick you in the nuts.
Price is wrong, bitch.
So Chris Hortzman has a question. Have any of you played Ground Branch? I have. That's a realistic motherfucking game. It's hard too. It's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
It's on PC. Has anybody else played?
I haven't played it.
What's it called?
Ground Branch.
Ground Branch. Is that where you're like a twig and you come from the ground and you branch yourself to other twigs? No, I've never played it. Seriously, I think I had a question in my chat from. Well, who was it from? Let's see. From Manny the Mammoth. He said he had a question for me. He said if I could go back, I guess I'll ask all of you too. Like we'll just kind of like make it. If I could go back in time, what time period would I want to see? Well, I wasn't around this time, but I'd love to go back in time to the 80s because I feel like I was born a decade late. Like I was. I'm in the 90s decade, but I would love to have been born in the 80s because I resonate with there more. I mean, I'm a classic rock guy through and through because my favorite classic rock band is Def Leppard. If I could go back in time to that time when they first started and see a show of theirs, I love their one-armed drummer, man. Like it's just that whole vibe. That seemed like a good time,
Yeah.
For rock music, So that's where I would go back, Manny. What about anyone else? Where would you go back to?
Well, I was born in the 80s, so I would go back.
There you go.
I'll definitely go back to the 80s.
Same here.
80s was a good time.
Fair enough. I guess we're all taking a road trip, boys. Back to the 80s.
Who's got the DeLorean? Let's go. No, the Chinese do not own Richard.
Great Scott.
I own myself.
All right, Panther. Yeah, just hit us up later on. We definitely can work that out.
What's up?
But our Panther said he was going back to work. He was on lunch. And if we want to play Warzone, he down with it.
All right. Don't do anything Richard wouldn't do at work. Doesn't leave you a whole lot of options, young man.
It really doesn't, because there's not anything you wouldn't do.
Yeah. I'd spill cat litter in the middle of the aisle. Watch people trip.
If Richard Mcgevis could push the envelope, he's the one to do it. Big time. Aren't you? You push that envelope, don't you, Richard?
All the time. Sometimes it leaves a little doo-doo stain. Little Milky Way. Fudge Royal.
Oh crap!
Smearing your way through Fudge Valley.
Yeah, good old Duncan Hines in the back seat.
God.
Just ask Jeffrey. He'll tell you. Hello, good morning, Baskin. How are you, young man?
Heavy Metal Ed said McGevis equal no filter. LOL.
That's right. I don't give a shit. And if you ain't down with it, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. You can just watch the Hot Tub Time Machine movie. You know what? Everyone might make fun of me for this, but I've never seen that movie. Never seen it. Is it good?
The first one is. Second one kind of, it's okay. In my opinion,
So-
I think the first one was I don't even know why even bother making the second one, but that's a lot of movies nowadays. It's like, why even bother making a remake? There's nothing new under the sun.
So what do? Climb in a hot tub and you go back in time or something?
So essentially, 3 guys were like friends for the longest time growing up. They go back to where they would go to like for vacation a lot. It was like cold mountain shit. I can't remember the name of where they went. Someone might be able to remember, but they would go, and then they took someone new this time, like a John Cusack's character took his I think it was his nephew, I believe. Yeah, his nephew took him, and they went down there. They have a drink they bring in called it's called Chernobyl or something. So it's like an energy drink from like some country like Russia or something like that. Pours into the electronic mechanism of the hot tub, and that sends them into the time warp when they're sitting there partying the entire time. They wake up. Next thing you know, they're from like 2010 or wherever in the 2000s all the way back to like 1986, something like that. At that time. And everybody's freaking out like, oh my god, we're back. You know, they don't even have any idea like at first.
Good morning, Hash. Huh.
What's up, Ash?
Heavy Metal say, I guess the movie that y'all talking about, you say you have to put the first one on your watch list. I think that's what you're talking about. What's up, Hash?
Oh, here's another question from Moon. What streamer inspires you to become a live streamer? Crossy?
You know, I used to watch Steve the Gamer a lot. I wanted to do this. Actually, I would just watch him because I enjoyed his videos, and I watched like Bay Area Bugs and all them. Of course, they do a lot of the GTA things and stuff like that. I just think, and then I used to think they really inspired me, and maybe they got me my foot in the door to be inspired. But when I kind of got in this community, that really kind of kept me going.
Doing good, Hash.
Meeting like Chris Froman, putting me under his wing, get me kind of going there, and meeting everybody else in the community. Yeah,
that Ethiopian bastard.
Yeah, the Ethiopian bastard.
Tasty motherfucker.
Yeah, but and then they just really just seeing all that and what you guys are about and what you're doing, it just really kind of put me out there, want to do it myself, like, why not give it a shot? You're only you won't know until you actually do it, because you could say it till you're blue in the face, but until you're actually, it's work, as much as you can put into it, it is work to put into this. Like, there's painstaking time when I'm sitting here. If I'm recording and I'm trying to make a video, I have a lot of things I'll I'll be working on it and I'll feel like I got like editing block because I have to like take one thing out and I'm like, like it.
Yeah.
And before I even scrap it. So all of that in mind definitely inspires me for sure.
Okay.
What's up,
Good.
Baskin?
Well.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite movie?
Oh.
I'm getting you today.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's narrow it. Well, I was going to say, let's not even narrow it down. Let's not even worry about what genre of movie or type of movie. I'm really partial to watching a lot of, like, classic Adam Sandler movies because I feel like I can quote the hell out of those. Like, especially when he did, like, Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. I mean, some of those movies are timeless, man. You can just watch them over again, and they just don't seem like they get old, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching a documentary about the movies that made us. It's on Netflix. It's really good. It has a whole list of different ones that they go through. They talked about like how RoboCop, and they went in the background of that. That was really cool. And they did like Elf with Will Ferrell, and they did how Nightmare on Elm Street started, how it grew New Line Cinema. It was the foundation of that. All those movies were just good. Like watching this, I was like, this is why these movies were great. So, hell yeah. And, you know, speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, I love horror films. Love horror films.
Did you say horror films or horror?
You heard what I said, Richard.
Oh! Sorry, I just had to put that out there. Rated A.
Oh, I wanted you to put it out there so I can reach out and grab it for sure.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Speaking of RoboCop, Richard might be coming out with a new movie. Richard Mcgevis version of RoboCop. Dead or alive, Richard's coming for you. Yeah, I'm sipping on coffee too.
What was that one thing I told that Ethiopian one time? I said, "Oh yeah, dead or I said dead or alive, you suck at RP." Like,
oh yeah.
You have an RP RoboCop come through and be like, dead or alive, you suck at RP. Whenever someone would like just flops a scene, just be like, you suck at RP, and just be the total like RoboCop of RP.
And then get banned out of the. Ooh, here's a good one. DC or Marvel? Ooh.
Marvel all the way, but when it comes to DC, I'm partial to Superman and Batman. That's it.
Superman, he's a bitch.
He is, but as far as Marvel, I'm all the way Marvel. I've always been a big fan of that for sure. I don't just go straight into DC, but if I watch anything DC related, it will be like Superman or Batman. I do kind of keep with those, but because I do like Michael Keaton was my favorite Batman.
Very, very good answer. Who's your second favorite Batman?
Val Kilmer.
Really?
Yeah, I like Val Kilmer.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a rumor on the mill that Christian Bale is coming back for another Batman movie.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I kind of liked him. I liked him as Batman, though.
He was good, though. He was good. He did play a really good... I'd like to see how, in all seriousness and kidding aside, I'd like to see how they would branch that back to him coming back, because, I mean, that will essentially be really cool. Like, see how they do that.
That's the Twilight guy, right?
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Oh no, that Twilight twink. That was Robert. That's Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, he sucks on the new one. It's like no.
I didn't like it. I seen it and I did not like it.
Yeah.
It was not a. I was not a big fan. Like,
I'm Batman.
yeah, it was just. It was a letdown because it had so much hype that it was not what I expected. Just just a letdown. And that's the thing about movies. You'll see people talk about them and think about, they'll talk about how they like them and stuff and then a lot of people who will say what they feel about the movie, your friend or whoever will say, "Oh yeah, I feel that same way," but they haven't seen it. Like, go actually watch it. Get your own like opinion of it. Like, don't just fall to the hype of it. Yeah, I'd rather see a movie for myself and not like go with everything, and that way I can be like, okay, now I've seen it. I don't like it. There it is. I don't have to be Ebert and Roper to give it 2 thumbs up. I can give it 2 thumbs down the moment I walk in the first 5 minutes. If I don't like it, I'm like,
I'd rather watch My Little Pony instead of that movie again.
That. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I'd rather watch the Stain Off My Piss than watch that movie again.
Whoa! On the same, Don asked, do you guys have cable TV at home or do you stream only as far as movies?
Stream. Cable sucks.
On the same kind of Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Star Wars all the way.
Number 1, I order you to take a number 2.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that like I didn't like it, but like classic Star Trek with, William Shatner, playing Captain Kirk, that was okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. But like some of the new shit they come out with, it just sucks.
Yeah.
And I've seen them. I can say that it's like okay. It's like
I did enjoy the Kirk series, like the movies.
Yeah.
And then Next Generation movies. After that, it kind of just.
Right.
I believe that Heath Ledger was the best Joker, and it's a shame we'll never get a chance to see him. I think he was a runner-up. I think Jack Nicholson takes first place in the Joker.
And if it wasn't for Jack Nicholson, Heath would not be the Joker he is, because he got with Jack to learn that dark character, learn that past of the Joker.
Yeah.
So, before he passed. Now, I did love Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. That was a great movie.
Yeah. But that part literally killed him.
Yeah.
They got so interdwelled with his brain, it mentally killed him.
Seriously. It's like the demons crept in as he got into that character. They literally did.
Yeah. I wonder if Richard should do a cast for Joker.
So have you have any PC upgrades over there?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Not much at the moment. I feel like I do want to get another. I want to upgrade the graphics card for sure. Because being a pre-built, you got what you got. But it's playing games. It's doing what it does. It's not great, but I've got something. The thing I've done most is probably, boost up the memory and have like external drive, have another internal drive, and then kind of up my RAM a bit because. That's about all I've done for now. Just keeping the computer updated, but other than that, nothing really major. I mean, getting a graphics card is almost like a down payment on a house. Even
well,
still.
prices are starting to go down.
They are. I did notice that, so I'm definitely working towards that for sure. That's a goal. Definitely get something better.
Well, if I had a way to get to the damn post office, I could send you this other card that I got, but it's like pulling fucking teeth from a fucking baby trying to get somewhere.
Jeez, they don't want to help a poor old man out. God, come on.
Whoa! Brokeback Mountain broke him. Oh no! Oh, don't even get me started on that. Holy cow, Don.
Brokeback Mountain was not the movie I expected whenever that fucking happened. I was like, okay, this is going to be a pretty good film, like... Yeah, no.
I gotta watch myself when I RP because I get really emotionally invested and immersed. I did a scene one time. Well, Chris did one scene, with a suicidal thing, and it really kind of got to him. You gotta watch. That's why they tell you when you obtain these classes, watch what you RP, because sometimes certain people can have certain interactions.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, she can.
Hell, I did my PTSD scene last night. I got really into that. I actually when my character Harmon James, or not Harmon James, but Harmon Tibbs. He was a previous Sergeant Tibbs in the Vietnam War. You know, Tibbs with 2 B's, TIBBS for Harmon takes no bullshit. You know, he broke down. You know, PTSD really got to him in that, and I honestly myself felt like I was actually starting to tear up a bit because I was so engulfed in feeling that scene that I was selling it. I was really going for it, you know, like committing.
Good morning, BP.
Yeah, I know it's a game, but you really feel like you're acting, like you really do, and it's like it's fun, you know, really getting into that. So it's like, and to that point, you really have to be mindful of the interactions when you do RPs, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep, you gotta be careful. Wish I had a poop emoji in SLRP. I really did. I'd be just really destroying it. It'd be like Crayola took a fine art on the side of a cop car. Go finger painting.
You can't even cram that off with a fine-tooth comb. It won't happen. You can't even use sandpaper to get that shit off. Literally.
Oh, can't buff that out.
Be smeared all over the back seat and the windshield and everywhere in the console. There's shit everywhere. It's all over the walls.
Yeah. It's almost like that scene from Dumb and Dumber when he's sitting on the toilet with the X-Lax.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man. That was a great movie too. That's a classic. That'll always be a classic. Along with Spaceballs. Keep firing, asshole. What's your favorite time of the year?
Fall.
Why is that?
Well, not only is it my birth month, it's I was born in October, but fall is just a really cool time for. You got the bonfires and just wearing the hoodies and
Yeah.
go outside. And I used to love growing up as a kid, raking up leaves in my grandmother's backyard and once you rake them up, you just plop into them. That's fun. That stuff was fun. That's what we did as kids. You know, we would go outside and play. You know, and just go out there and ride our bikes and be from dawn to dusk. You know, just that kind of shit. So fall has always been a great time for me. I feel like essentially the stars align during that time, and I feel even more myself. I don't know, some shit.
Yeah.
I feel pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably especially for you guys down in Texas, it probably cools down then, right?
Sometimes.
I was shit down here bipolar, so you never know. You would get wintertime, summertime, fall, all in one.
Yeah, it's always bipolar.
That's what it seems like it's doing out up here. One day it's freaking so hot you don't trust a fart, and then the next day it's fucking cold. Although you know what they say about cold weather and females, right? The Nips show.
You can cut diamonds at Zales.
Oh yeah. Oh, ooh, pumpkins. Hey, has anybody ever done pumpkin smashing?
Oh yeah, that's a good pastime.
Mo Demon Gaming have another question. Where you all think you would be if this platform was not available?
Like, as far as like streaming wise, like if YouTube wasn't a thing, is that what you mean? I would probably go back to my original roots where I first started, over on Facebook gaming.
I'd I would definitely this platform wasn't a thing. Yeah, I would just make it happen wherever I could, and for sure. Because I've started here on YouTube, so if the YouTube wasn't a thing, I would have to essentially either make that choice of do I start over here on Facebook or do I start it on Twitch and see where it goes from there, and just kind of test out the waters of what games go well with what platform and all that kind of stuff, and just do the damn thing.
Me personally, if I think ever since I got this PC, it kept me out the streets. Because if I didn't have this PC or wasn't on YouTube or wasn't following none of y'all, I'd probably be in the streets still.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, because at first I used to play. I'm a PlayStation person, and I used to sit in the house and play it all the time. But after a while, I say, nah, I don't want to do this no more. So I just been in the streets, just everywhere working and just staying away from home. But ever since I got this PC, oh man, I've been in the house just enjoying it.
He meant streaming at all. Where would we be? Ooh.
Oh, probably just worried about working all the damn time, pretty much, and just twiddling my thumbs. Just
Paying my bills and playing my games. That's about it.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Basically, absolutely. Playing
If I didn't have streaming stuff, I'd probably find myself in the woods with private property and where nobody could bother me.
We're going off the grid.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We're going back on the grid.
I would honestly probably be off grid.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. That way nobody could hear. Who? So let me ask you something, young man. Where do you think GTA 6 is going to take place?
Oh, Lord. Honestly,
And a diaper isn't an answer either.
well, that'd be a shitty time, wouldn't it?
Literally.
That really depends. Let's see. I really think it would. I'd like to see it hopefully take place still in Los Santos, but they have a twist with that. Like they have a little bit more. They bring back some of the other locations as well. Somehow they incorporate that a little more into it. Like you're back in, maybe you start out in Liberty City, or you start out in Vice City, and then you're back in or something like that. I'd like to. I mean, who really knows for sure? But that's kind of my thought on that. Like, see where it's definitely definitely gonna be something good.
I kind of wish that they did a map expansion to where they brought in San Fierro and Las Venturas.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. Go back.
As far as I know, that I got some. I got some people that I know. As far as I know, it's supposed to be back in Miami, New York.
Oh.
That's what they're saying. And it's supposed to be a female that's the lead. It's supposed to be Gay Tony's daughter, supposedly.
If I had to choose between the two, I'd rather it be down in Vice City than New York.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I'd rather have Vice City. No, not Vice. Miami, Vegas, and San Francisco.
That'd be interesting because I didn't even know Gay Tony would have procreated and had a daughter.
Supposedly that's how it's set up. I have no idea.
Maybe he donated.
He probably did.
Okay, well, who was that girl in that Miami or GTA 3 daughter?
Oh.
She was like the mafia guy.
Oh, what the hell was her name? I don't.
That was Gay Tony's daughter. He's the one now supposed to be taking over.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Tommy Vercetti. No, yeah.
I
I'd like
think it
to
was
see-
Tommy. Yeah. It is, well, I think it is Tommy's.
Yeah, he got around.
No, it's one of them. It was their daughter from one of them.
Yeah.
Me personally, it needs to be better than GTA 5 for me to want to play it like that.
Yep.
Crossy, what do you think about, since we're talking about the GTA 6? What do you think 5M's going to do? They're going to go bye-bye?
No.
Or they're going to step their game and go up?
I mean, they're either going to keep the same platform, and then they're going to just maybe they're going to just slowly integrate it into stepping it up, too, at the same time. Or, because I don't necessarily foresee them just wiping the bullet and just being done with it. Because, I mean, that would be interesting, though, at the same time, if it does, like, take a different turn with 5M for sure. Because that'd be a whole different thing. See how that goes.
Well, if they go on a total different engine platform, they're gonna have to completely revamp it
Yeah.
and, create pretty much a whole new system.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing, guys. With GTA 5, with Don, what he's saying about GTA 5's cash flow is still raking it in.
Yeah.
They've only got one more update. This is supposed to be the last update coming out this month. And then we should start hearing things about GTA 6, a reveal trailer and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, maybe they'll call it 6M. Who knows?
6M. Yeah.
Tommy Vercetti was voiced by Ray Liotta. Oh yeah, that was a huge loss.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of his was Goodfellas.
Yes.
Yeah, good movie.
Great.
Classic.
movie.
Classic.
Great movie.
They got Red Dead Redemption 2 working on Red M pretty quickly. They did. I don't really know much about Red M, but I hear it's quite popular.
It's seeming to be. I mean, I don't see a lot of it have any. I don't see a lot of content out there of it, but I've been kind of testing the waters and playing the game, and I definitely want to see where I could go with that. Getting some stuff out there with that. Maybe stream it sometime for sure. That'd be fun.
Yeah. That's one of Richard's favorite movies, Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
But I'd really like to see if they're not gonna do Las Venturas or San Fierro or both. I'd rather it be down in Vice City.
For sure.
Imagine all the hot females roller skating down the beach. Oh, Richard will be over there trying to pick him up.
That yeah, that reminds me too. Like I'm sure, that Scarface game. If they could bring that back. And
Oh man, yeah.
redefine that. And,
With today's graphics,
yes.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
I throw some Quant V on that real quick.
Right? They haven't even when they did the the definitive editions of the the trilogy, that was kind of a letdown.
It was a huge letdown. I wanted to kick the CEO of Rockstar right in his fucking junk.
I mean, I know they could have just done more. I know that it said that there's only so much they could do with. I'm like, yeah, but there's a lot more you could have done with those graphics. I mean, you only did a very little, and really it didn't show much change. You know what I mean? They still look pretty much the same, and I would have liked to see them maybe. They've been kind of cool if they did like an additional mission or something with the definitive edition or something that we didn't see before, but now we get to. That would have been kind of cool.
It's almost like they just added like the blooming effect from Reshade.
Right.
Boop.
Yeah, it's kind of like redoing a movie that was a classic. It's nothing. It's not really new under the sun at that point. It's like all you did was just throw a little throw a little paint on it and like, all right, well, this is the definitive edition. Enjoy. Well, thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Real slap
Yep.
in the face.
Yeah, Wild Hogs, that was a funny movie, yep. It makes sense for them to do Vice City, though, because they've remastered Los Santos, Liberty City now. They need to do Vice City. Oh, yeah. Yep. You'll catch Richard up in there, up in the titty bar.
Wild Hogs.
But,
I love William H. Macy's character in that. Like, well, I got a girlfriend. Punch that out of me, bitches.
no, yeah.
Ray Liotta did a good job with that. And fucking, they had Ty Pennington from the whole film. Like, the Fuegos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Richard will be hitting the beaches for sure. More than one way. Oh!
Jesus.
They'll be grabbing their ankles. Ever heard of a prairie dog? Nope, you're about to. But, so, let's see. Reggie, do you got any more questions for Crossy, or anything?
Nah, shit, he basically explained himself well with everything, so.
Yeah, he really did. He did very well. What about you, Mexican?
Well, I gotta ask that one question I ask every
Uh-oh.
person we get
I already
on.
know. Here we go.
Ready? All right, Crossy. You wear your pants on backwards.
All the time.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
What the hell?
As long as I manage to get them on, who cares if they're backwards or not, right? Underwear facing inside and out. It's almost got a face. Hi, how you doing?
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Well,
Oh man, it stumbled.
yeah. I don't even know what to say to that. What the hell? Skid marks outside, I guess. Well, oh yeah, hitting something all right. You know Richard. But
Don told me, he said, "Love your stuff always, bro." Thanks, Don. I appreciate you, bro.
Baskin got another question.
yep. He's got a question. If you had to choose one word to describe the community, what would be that word and why? Exactly, Drake demonetized.
You know, honestly, I think if I had to describe the community in one word, it's very. I would use the word integrated, and what I mean by that is that maybe not. There's a few of us or all of us. We may not agree on all the same things, but yet at the end of the day, we're all a community and we're all a family and we're integrated into one big, like, world in this community. You know, it's like, it's just kind of how it is. You know, you're not going to agree with everything, or you're not going to go with one thing and someone's going to not like, you know. But we all respect that at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Yo, because I sure disagree on some shit.
Yeah, and I do too. But it's like at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, we all are just. That's what community is about. You know, we get gathering together like that, and I think that's what makes it worth a while. You know, I wouldn't have gotten to know a lot of great people at the same time had it not been for the community that I've come into, because let's face it, back on console, there's a community over there on console with PlayStation, and that I still have it. I still have that community, and I think that's what's fun, because now I've branched to another community, and I've got two things going on. There's many great people through and through, and then there's people that you've kind of you have to almost cut ties with in both communities, and it's like, okay, well, that's just how shit goes. That's just life, and it's
Yeah.
and it's okay. It sucks, but it's just like you gotta get your big boy pants on, and well, hopefully whether they're inside out or backwards, who knows? But you just get going.
Oh no.
They're
Oh.
gonna be calling you shit stain as soon as you put your pants on.
He say like, let's see, like a wise man once told me, let's get big together.
Yeah.
That sounds like that Sergeant Gumball.
And another wise man told me, if you say something, stand on it. So if you're not gonna stand on it, don't say it.
Right.
Yep.
What you see is what you get. It's gonna happen.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. So we get big together. Staying humble through the whole process.
Because honestly, before all of this, I was to myself. I would go to work and come back home with my grandma, my daddy, my mama, my brother, sister. Other than that, I wouldn't mess with nobody. But once I came across Chris, Gigi, CJ, you, Mexican, and everybody in the chat,
Right.
oh man, I just overwhelmed because everybody was just so cool. Everybody accepted you.
Oh yeah.
Whether no matter the situation, the skin tone, none of that. And I love that.
And that's
Of their skin tone?
Yep. You know, a lot of people don't.
What color are you?
Shit, I'm a nigga. I'm black. Well, I'm from. That's what we call. A lot of people don't. It's
Oh wow.
A lot of people have an issue. A lot of people have an issue with it, but that's kind of what me and like my friends we call each other that.
Yeah.
Even though we know the story behind it, but that's just what we did. That's just what we do. And then you got some people that won't accept you for your skin tone.
I'll punch them right in the fucking head.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't tolerate.
I don't believe in that racist crap.
That shit's been like started out of fear and ignorance. It's like something. It's like you see someone that's seen something that they just didn't even want to understand or get to know the person, and all they seen was the outer cover. And it's like we all bleed the same color, fucking red. You cut me open, I'm gonna bleed like my brother over here, Reggie. Bleed like my brother Mexican. Bleed like Ethiopian Chris and Richard. You know.
Yes, sir.
Just don't call him Dick. Richard don't like that.
Ooh.
Oh, you know he don't, does he? No, he definitely don't.
I forget who it was. One of those deputies called me Dick, and I lost my shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Overall, y'all my family. It don't
Yes,
matter.
sir.
Shit, if we argue, shit, we can get out there, slap each other across the head a couple times, and get the shit off our chest and go about our business.
Right. We all at the end of the day, we got each other's backs in the long run. Because
Yes, sir.
one of us
Personally, I like to go for a kidney shot because you punch them hard enough, they'll shit their pants, and then they'll look like me.
I'll just piss my pants, and since my pants are turned inside out, you'll see the piss that comes through.
Oh no! I don't even know what to say to that.
Get punched in the kidney. I'm like, oh God, here it goes.
Yeah, you're right, Baskin.
Yeah.
It's all love. That's all it is.
Don said, "Imagine living in Russia or China." Yeah, I can imagine it, but I'm not a.
Oh, that's where Mr. Walk come from.
I'm not. I'm definitely sitting in the background. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, be grateful.
But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna wrap things up here, and
So, well, Chris, you one more subscriber, you'll be 360, and what you say you had 201 crossing?
As of now, yeah. What's up, Matthew Coleman? What's up, brother?
Okay.
wait,
Yeah.
you said 360, like the Xbox 360?
Yes, sir. You one more away, bro.
Baskin says he's making his SLRP return on Sunday.
Ooh.
Oh,
Get in there and return, baby.
maybe I'll
Let's
have
go.
to visit your seat. Depending on what you do, I don't remember exactly what you do, but I'll have to find your vehicle. Leave my calling card. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up here today. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Crossy, thank you so much for coming on, taking time out of your personal time to come on. I hope you and the family have a good, safe holiday weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
If I do, I'll name it after you, Richard.
No lighting bottle rockets out of your ass.
Aw. Well, what if I already did that in an M80, up my bunghole?
Well, I mean, if that's what you like to do, then how about it?
Like Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Just don't blow off the old McNuts.
That's a very thin line, Richard. That's what Bass can say. He said, "You ain't finna mess up his damn truck. Fuck that."
Yeah. Oh well, I've destroyed a few ambulances in my time.
If Richard hasn't messed up your truck, he will, or your vehicle, he will.
Oh yeah. He definitely likes to do paint jobs on interior.
I was gonna say, Richard had his run-in with David, taking him around trying to look for a four-wheeler or a dirt bike or something, and right before that, oh man, you remember Richard when David he had a burrito that day and he already took care of it for you. You're like, oh god, that smells so bad, and roll down the windows. I was like, yeah, I had a burrito at the Chihuahua.
Yeah, that was horrible. I didn't think there was anybody else like me that would shit all over the place, but well, proves me wrong.
Mr. Walk ordering some Cheeto Puffs.
Oh yes, I'd like some Cheeto Puff. I think Baskin had a run-in with him too. I think Baskin was doing the burger shot, and I tried to go in there and order shrimp fried rice or General Tao.
Take care, John. Always good to see you, brother.
I enjoyed y'all today.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Oh hell yeah!
But stay tuned, guys. That Ethiopian white pasty bastard Chris is going to be streaming Warzone here in just a little while.
Yes, sir.
I hope he gets his units ripped off.
Y'all come watch us get our wig split, because our shit finna get reshaped in a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say soon enough I'll get down with that and come do some Warzone with you fellas.
Oh, all right. More the merrier.
Gotta get get BattleNet downloaded. And I'll get that
just
going.
be forewarned. It takes a lot of space to download that.
Oh, I guarantee it. Hopefully, I can get it on my external. It holds the most memory out of all my memory. So my brain is a little spacey, but that's a whole different story.
Yep, Drake. Come on, Drake. Yep, your cap for to get peeled back too.
It's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Or like my little Harry Potter guy, he's gonna be like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, with that being said, bitches and bitchettes, I hope everybody has a good day. And again, Crossy, thanks for coming on. We are going to wrap the show up here. Until next time, our next guest this coming Wednesday is Alex H. Hello, Officer Rodriguez. Alex H. will be a guest on the show, so stay tuned on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Hell yeah.
With that being said, everybody take care and have a wonderful day. And if I don't see you later on, have a safe Memorial Day. Or, Jesus, Richard, get it together, you son of a bitch.
What holiday?
July 4th weekend. Oh, senior citizen moment. Yeah, senior fucking citizen moment. All right. Take care, guys. Until next time.
Much love, everybody. Go hit
yes,
that subscribe button. Subscribe
take
to
care,
all my boys
everybody.
here.
Yes, sir.